Hey, um, I just really wanted to catch up and tell you guys what's been going on. And so, like I said, I got notice several days ago that my kids were coming home, and I had been so full of emotions, guys. I had been literally a ball of tears for days in a row. The night before, I was up all night. Just so excited to see them. So, like, overwhelmed. I had really been like overwhelmed with a lot of feelings. Now it's been a few days and I just want to catch up on what's going on. So, the kids came home. They came home on Tuesday morning. I was so excited. I was such a nervous wreck to get to the airport on time. Um, and I really can't see very well. And so I was just like a nervous wreck looking all over on the airport. Of course, I parked way far away. Of course, I got lost and I was just, in panic. But to see when my dad texted me and told me that they had landed, I started crying again because I was like, this is real. This is not a dream. This is really happening. And so it's just been such an amazing experience. And I just, I haven't seen them in 6 years. And so they're totally different ages. They used to be 2.5 and 5, and now they're 8 and 10. And it's crazy because it's like they understand a lot of things. You can explain things, they have a good grasp on things. Um, I've been kind of struggling with not starting over new. I can't talk about what happened before, as far as like when they're with their grandparents and discipline and rules and all that stuff. I have to start this all over myself. And so this was also a transition for my daughter. She's 3 years old and she had no idea that her brother and sister were coming to visit her. And it's been a lot for her too, and they're getting to know their new stepdad, and he's a shy guy, and I'm having a little bit of communication problems sometimes, to try to help communicate with them. And so, but the thing is that the kids were so open-minded to come here, and the kids were so just open-minded about everything. We did some new experiences that they've never had before, and that's awesome. And so, we did our usual, like we picked them up, we took them to eat, we took them to a indoor zoo, we took them to my job, we took them to our home, we went to an arcade. We just wanted to give them time to just have some fun. And so that's what we did, and it's been a blast. We've been doing little things every day. I just wake up and I hug and kiss them, and when I see them again, I hug and I kiss them. And I try not to talk about the past, and I try to just move forward. And I'm talking to them like they're an adult, and I'm letting them make some of their choices. And that's what I think that it should be. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in a certain situation where you found out some information you don't like. Like, for example, I found out some things about their life before that I really didn't like, that angers me, but I have to let that go, and I have to be grateful that they're okay and that they made it. And so we're starting all over. We're getting new clothes. We've set up their room. It's been a whole thing to get their bed straight, their dressers and everything. So we've been working on that, together. And I struggled with, the day before they came, I just Rebecca Beck, what's up, girl? I struggled really bad, guys, with trying to have this perfect image. Like, I just said in my mind, like, the kids are gonna open the door and they're gonna have the comforters and the stuffed animals and the dressers set up and pictures on the wall, and it's gonna be just like an HGTV show. And I had to understand, hi, Truffle. I had to understand that life wasn't like that. I mean, guys, I literally hit a wall on Monday because I had got like their comforter sets and their mattresses. I got them all in twin for a fucking full bunk bed. And so that just really like messed up my plan. And I really went through that whole like, you're hitting a wall and you're panicking, you can't think, and you have to decide, do I let this go? You know what I mean? And so I decided that it was better for me to paint a sign for my kids instead of stressing out. I asked for a girlfriend to come over and help me, and actually, her and her aunt helped me clean and organize and get it ready and comforting and homey for the kids. I was stressed out because I had been like working a lot, so I only had one day to do it. And when stuff just wasn't working out, I like I said, I had to step it back. And I thought that it was more important at the same time to like it's better that I'm more calm and in control. So I just relaxed. I painted them a welcome to Minnesota sign. I had a couple glasses of wine and just came at peace, like what was coming. And so it was wonderful. And now we're rocking and rolling. It's been 4 days already. And so I am taking a major hit. Financially is different, because I knew when the kids got here, they were gonna need some stuff that I hadn't thought about. Hey, Ramsey Live, but the kids needed a whole lot. The kids needed a fuck ton of shit, and that was been hard for me to try to like. I want to give them the world. I want everything to be perfect. I want them to think that mommy will buy everything for them, but I also have to think about the future. I have to think about my daughter's birthday is in 2 days. I mean, in 2 weeks, and we are going to Wisconsin Dells and going from, with taking one kid to now we're taking three, to starting over their entire life, making their room and their clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And so, like I said, that was been different. But you know what, Truffle, you're right. Get me focused. So it's been amazing. They are like so smart and so kind and so wonderful, and they're not asking for stuff. They don't seem like spoiled. Like they're just, they've warmed up to me. Of course, it's taking time, and they're so close, guys. They are 2 years apart, and they've only had each other. And these siblings have the most beautiful relationship, and I'm just so glad that they're willing to come and give me a chance and get to know me. And guys, I decided from day one, I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be silly. I'm gonna be goofy. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm just gonna be me. And that's been so much fun. I talk and make funny noises or say something silly. Just let a rip, tated chip is always what I see. So yeah, they have been just really, really awesome. They are so open to their stepdad and their sister. And guys, crazy story. The second day that they were here, we went to Walmart to get some stuff, and when we were in the parking lot, they were all holding hands. And this older lady, come up to me and she said, "I can't believe how loving your children are to each other." And I said, "Thanks, girl. They just met each other yesterday." Like that's a blessing. It's such a blessing. And when I wake up in the morning, I just can't wait for them to wake up, and I hug and I kiss them. And even like, I do have to go to work. I cut my hours way back, and I'm only working like 4 hours at a time for a couple days. And I am like rushing to go get them, and life is good. Um, it's just so good to just be able to start my life, and have them together with me. And my dad has initiated the process of, the guardianship and all that kind of stuff. So all this is for real. And I'm trying to keep good communication with the kids. Like I'm constantly being like, how are you feeling? Is this okay? This is what's going on. They spoke with their real dad, and they have not spoke with their real dad in like almost 7 years. And they were open to that, and that was a conversation. And they're very sweet because they look out for each other. Everything is like a group discussion between them, and that's how tight they are. And for me, being an only child, it's an amazing experience to see. And they've always like been like that. And so yeah, y'all, it's so cute. If you guys are on my Twitter, I might post some pictures because or Instagram. No, I think Instagram. Sorry, guys. Instagram. I'm keep up with KP88, but I'm gonna, post some things of just what we've been doing and taking pictures, and it's so cool, guys. God is good. You never know. Like, that was the one thing in my life that felt impossible, and I just woke up one day with a phone call, and life changed. And life can change for you guys. I was telling a customer, about my situation, and the man started crying because he was like, I feel like it's impossible to see my kids too. And he said, you give me hope. I was like, holy cow. I got a lot of people reaching out to me to want to try to help me. And I randomly like have a customer for a long time that I didn't know she is like a big wig at, where I can get some help and like a lot of like resources and stuff. It's going to be a thing about their online schooling and being in Florida and the time change and equipment and all that stuff, man. But it's just a small thing. And I just have to stop every now and again family members talking about experiences that I had that maybe like their grandparents had already told them about. But it's like, if I can give it and I can give it in a different perspective that's fair, is also like, for them to just feel more connected. And so everything has been wonderful. I appreciate everybody, reaching out to me and being so supportive. I never thought my life would change. I went to the store, with three kids for the first time. I'm going to restaurants with three kids and cooking for three kids and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm coming or going in some way. Like, I just feel like I have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm so happy and so at peace. And it's like, I just want to wake up. I can't wait to wake up. I don't want to go to bed. I want to cuddle them and squeeze them and really, but I can't because they're 8 and 10. So they're getting like older. And at the same time, I need to go like little by little. You know what I mean? I need to get their space. But oh man, that sucks if it was buffering. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but yes, girl, I'm telling you, I am healing and moving on. I mean, you guys have that issue that's just on your heart and soul and affects you every way. Well, that's affected me in every way. And so, 2021 is amazing. God is good. There's nothing else in that I can say about this situation, guys, besides God is good. Life moves on, and it's about to be spring and summertime here. And I'm really, really, really enjoying just spending time with my children instead of being focused on stupid shit. And so, that's what's going on. Thank you guys for listening. I'm gonna pop out, but man, I hope y'all are doing good, taking care of each other. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you for this. And I am gonna, make some other directions on my videos, but right now I'm just trying to be real, talk about life, and just be grateful for what I got going on. And every second of the day, we got things to be thankful for. So peace out, y'all. Friday night, y'all be safe. Thank you, Gramsci. Thank you so much. I really appreciate, Becky, Truffle, and Gramsci. Y'all really just make me feel like I'm not alone, and y'all are listening to me. And man, that just feels good. So I appreciate y'all. Have a good night. Thank you.